Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
Gonna be all three by the end of the night.
I tell it, don't ride, don't blink.
What the heck? Oh, Lord.
Lots of big junk in the trunks.
This is very meaningful. If I was a proctologist, I would really be into it.
Here's the twerk again.
Your bestie is a sucker, a big double.
Where do you guys find these things?
Who is this? Okay, I've seen him before. I can't remember his name.
Now we catch him at the chicken spot, up a couple chops, with 100 shots.
I'm too old for this.
Now we catch him at the chicken spot, up a couple chops, with 100 shots.
Yeah, these guys are using words, and people are using words I can't use. If I said things like that, I'd be deep doo-doo.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
Gonna be all three by the end of the night.
Like a dummy, like, are you
They sure know how to move.
stupid or dumb? Huh? Yeah, you
Well, they need some clothes on here.
listen, when I talk, you better listen. We can make them dance bachata.
Well, the music, it sucks, but, you know, back to junk in the trunk. That's all you're seeing is a whole lot of junk.
Adios, dímelo.
It's 2020, and what are we doing? Still have almost naked women crawling around on the floor.
You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad. Ha ha, don't care, stay mad. Don't care, stay mad.
What? I like that one.
I'm laughing cause you big mad. See, ain't your cry, baby, you big sad.
Oh, that's his ankle monitor.
Is this the guy that was in prison? Put him back!
Tell me how I ride it, came home to a big bag.
Psychedelic. Are they all on LSD?
Why are these women doing this? I know it's for money, but
As an older person, we always say the same thing. Well, I really like the beat. I like the rhythm. That was good. But other than that, it was sort of kind of meaningless. Looking at a bunch of large gluteus maximi doesn't really do it for me unless it's done tastefully.
The profanity and all that nasty stuff, I ain't into it. Talking about sucking and all that, that ain't necessary. It really ain't necessary. But that's this generation. What can I say? I'm old school, man.
Okay, so 6ix9ine, also referred to as Tekashi or Tekashi 6ix9ine, is a very controversial rapper
I can imagine.
who's been known for his aggressive style of rap, as well as his infamous public feuds with other celebrities, as well as his many legal troubles.
Well, he's getting all the attention. That's what he's looking for, attention, make money. People love that kind of, they love a rebel.
So how does he compare to music artists that you had growing up?
Well, they actually sang. After you listen to it, you could actually sing it or hum it. I could not sing this or hum it or anything.
we had video vixens back in the day, and there were a lot of girls parading around in scanty underwear, but they weren't twerking in quite as, it was a little more wholesome, I think, back then.
He's at the bottom of the garbage can compared to when I grew up. I grew up with Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, Nina Simone, Miles Davis, these kind of people that we still look up to. You didn't hear any derogatory language coming from any of their lyrics.
Tekashi 6ix9ine has had several run-ins with law enforcement, starting actually in 2015. He pled guilty to use of a child in a sexual performance when he was 18, although he upholds that the girl involved claimed that she was 17 at the time.
Oh boy, not good.
And most recently, in 2018, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison after reaching a plea deal where he agreed to testify against members of the gang he was a part of, the Nine Trey Gang, which led to several arrests being made.
Wow, that's not good when you turn on your own group.
Many people online and in the media called him a snitch and a rat for taking a plea deal and speaking out against his fellow gang members.
Oh, well, you don't do that anywhere, but little gangs are the worst place to be a rat.
Despite all of this, he continues to be extremely popular as an artist. So do you think it's okay to be this popular when you have had these types of charges brought against you?
You know, I always say to each his own. When any artist that was accused of anything like that and I felt it was true, I stopped listening to their music. I just did not support them.
No, it's not, because you got to think about the young kids. We can't forget about these young kids and look up to this. I have grandchildren. They're not going to look at this crap.
If you're quiet and do whatever you want, I guess I'm okay. Then I can see your talent as an actor. But if you're pushing at me all the time, then it's hard to ignore what she's really doing. I think there should be some consequences, but you can't stop somebody's popularity.
So in the past, despite his kind of rough reputation, he has been known for his philanthropy within communities of need.
Oh, okay.
For example, while shooting a music video in the Dominican Republic, he handed out $100 bills to local residents and school children. He also took an 8-year-old terminal cancer patient out for a huge shopping spree and has been known for giving significant sums of money to clinical research into brain cancer.
Well, that's a surprise. So there's two sides to him, is what we're trying to say. And he also goes to prison, though. So
what do you think about the kind of contrast between his shady image that he puts out and these philanthropic actions?
I think that's true in many cases. People have a bad reputation, let's say. Down deep, they probably have struggled and had been mad about things and have upset, but then they become successful and they see people in need and they realize that they can feel good about doing something by helping others.
If he's capable of doing such wonderful things as that, and they are wonderful, and I applaud him for doing it, then why does he have to do such awful lyrics in his music and exploit women? It seems kind of hypocritical and a little phony to me.
I really think he's just being an artist. Now that you've explained that to me, that's why he's popular, because people know that this is the kind of person he really is. And I think they're separating the two. You know, they're putting him in compartments. One compartment, he's, philanthropist, he's doing really good work. And the other side, he's just an artist. And with artists, they're acting.
So finally, in a letter to the judge during his trial, 6ix9ine wrote, "If given a second chance, I will not let this court down, and I will dedicate a portion of my life to helping others not make the same mistakes I've made."
Okay. Did his lawyer write that for him?
Since his release, he actually donated $200,000 to an organization called No Kid Hungry. But the donation was actually rescinded as the organization put out a statement saying that the rapper's activities do not align with their mission and values.
Gotcha.
So what do you think? Should 6ix9ine be allowed a second chance to kind of atone for his past actions?
Everyone can deserve and needs a second chance. These people are a little bit too zealous not to accept his money. Yeah, they realize that they're getting it from him, the person, not the personality.
He should be allowed a second chance. He needs help. He needs people to sit down and talk with him to clean his act up. But keep doing good things. Don't mix it up with bad things.
he probably should be allowed to atone if he changes his behavior. But if he gives money and then continues doing what he's doing, then I guess, no, I would not think he should.
Definitely, of course he could. I think it's very wrong of a charity that purports to help kids turns down such a generous donation. Everyone has skeletons in the closet. He's trying. You got to give people a second chance. If he blows it, then it's over.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Elders React.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Hey everybody, it's Sierra, senior producer here at FBE. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Elders React. If you want to see more content like this, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time we release a new video. Bye guys.